And now Reverend Diana will lead us into a healing.
Everyone just sits back and relax for a few minutes and take in a couple of deep breaths. And let go of the day, let go of any concerns, let go of any worries that you may be having. And what we're going to do is open up our crown chakra and breathe in the beautiful white divine light, that light that purifies, that light that takes away any of the concerns, things that we could be holding, lighting up the shadows in our lives, and feel it come all the way down your body, into your hips, into your legs, down into your feet, your toes into Mother Earth, so that Mother Earth can transmute it back into positive energy, going back to the source. So just feel that beautiful, divine white light coming through you, cleansing, purifying, lighting up everything in your body and sending it down, that anything that needs to be transmuted, Mother Earth will take care of for us and send back up to the source. And now we bring in the pink light of unconditional love. Bring it down through your crown chakra to your head and down, and have it particularly come to your heart, knowing that the universe, God, the source, loves you, particularly you. Feel how that love of the universe has for you as an individual, how important, how beloved you are. Open up that heart chakra and allow that to be permeating through you, the love the universe has for you. And then send it on down to the rest of your body, loving every organ and muscle and vein, sending it on down into your feet, into your toes. And now we bring down the green healing light, that light, have it come down your crown chakra, soothing and healing any part of you that particularly needs some attention, but all of it, your emotions, as well as anything in your physical body, have it go all the way down, touching every part of you, healing, soothing, all the way down to your feet. And then we feel these three energies moving out into your auras. The pure light of the divine, the unconditional love, the healing energies. Feel it going all the way through your aura, cleansing and healing and loving all the space that surrounds each of you. And now open your chakra, your crown chakra again, and allow the love of the universe, that love that has never been separated, that love that connects all of us, allow it to come into all of us, into this circle of the congregation. Just feel this beautiful love the universe has for us, this connectiveness to know that we are not alone, that we are part of the whole. Bring that down and feel into that. I am the commanding conscious presence that demands peace and harmony in every area and aspect of my life, in my work, in my play, with my friends and family, and within my inner being. The peace and harmony of God is active, present, in full operation, and complete manifestation. I send this peace out to every leader in every country and all who make decisions that bring change in our world. I know that the peace and harmony of God is active in every person everywhere. I see this country surrounded by light as more people choose to meditate on peace. I surrender to Spirit the ways in which this will happen. I lay aside my limited opinion as I place my trust in the infinite wisdom of God, knowing that peace and harmony awakens in the hearts, minds, imaginations, hopes, dreams, and wishes for everyone. For the peace and harmony of God far outweighs any desire for disharmony or destruction. Wherever there is God, peace and harmony is active, present, and in full manifestation. And so it is.
Visualize the healing energy filling each other, the room, extending out throughout the world, sending its light to all in need, down to Mother Earth. Reading and homily this morning will be presented by Reverend Diana.
My reading comes from Patricia Albert, who is the director of the Evolutionary Collective, from one of her writings. At first, she takes a quote from Rumi. There is a candle in your heart, ready to be kindled. There is a void in your soul, ready to be filled. You feel it, don't you? You feel the separation from the beloved. When you understand the difference between longing and desire, it could change your life. Opening ourselves to longing activates powerful forces that will move our lives and life itself towards higher possibilities of love and truth. Longing arises from a dimension that is deeper than your individual self, deeper than your soul. It arises from the unknown and comes through us into the world. Longing comes from the divine forces of love and evolution itself, bringing new potentials into existence. Something greater waits for us, needs us to awaken and surrender to its power, love, and creativity. If you pay close attention, when you begin to feel the longing, you can sense that it's a two-way affair. Something is longing for you and through you, and that is where the immense power and beauty lie. Generally, we focus on our human desires. People ask us what we want and need. We are told to feel our desires. Desires, however, comes from our limited sense of identity, from our survival and egoic patterns. Of course, it is important to understand ourselves and care for our needs, but there is something so much greater that can move everything and create possibilities you can't imagine. In life, our desires give us a kind of menu to order from. Longing puts things on the menu that don't exist inside our current reality. It reveals potentials that are waiting for us to open into, potentials that don't fit into the life we have, but transform us and attract what we need to live from our true purpose in being here. Longing can be counted on to shatter the compromise in our lives and activate our true potentials. Longing has an interesting quality of making us restless and hungry for something we can't explain. What if it was possible for humanity to move beyond the divisiveness, narrow-mindedness, selfishness, deceit, fear, and laziness that we assume in human nature? What if it was possible for humanity to exist inside a shared consciousness where love, kindness, and compassion was normal? What if our human ambition was collectively devoted to making divine our world and making it more good, true, and beautiful? Can you sense the deeper evolutionary longing within you that is tired of power structures, insensitivity, competitiveness, and other elements that we assume we have to live inside with acceptance? You may discover a smoldering passion and a fire within you that wants to risk everything for something greater that honors all of who you are and of what you can give. Real revolutions begin with longing. There was a person named Betty Friedan who wrote The Feminine Mystique in 1963, a book that ignited the modern-day women's movement. Betty felt a restlessness and a longing for something more than the traditional roles available to her as a woman. She was not alone in experiencing the stirrings of discontent, but fortunately she allowed the longing to emerge and burst forth into the light of day. She wrote the book and welcomed others to awaken similarly. The longing grew in everyone and began to create a new reality that is still evolving today. Now we need to welcome the longing for how humanity can evolve, how we can actualize a higher order of human relatedness. There's a whole new dimension of love and consciousness that will shape our world that comes from unity, intimacy, and interconnectedness if we can embrace it. Longing leads us to the unknown, to something greater that is reaching towards us. Longing allows us to grope our way forward and to be a vehicle for evolution. Let yourself long for how love could be in life and in the world. Go beyond acceptance and sense into the realm of possibility. Evolution has taken us from light to matter to life on Earth, from being single-celled creatures to Shakespeare and space travel. Don't you think we can actually evolve beyond our competitiveness, selfishness, and fear? Let yourself long for the kind of world we would actually feel at home in. What's possible between us? What's possible for you? Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. And now it's time for the gratitude portion of our service. Let's take a moment to feel the gratitude within for our church and sacred space and for all our own blessings. We give our heartfelt gratitude for the gifts and blessings we have been given, as well as those we have yet to receive. And now it's time for announcements. So welcome everyone today. So we are still trying to figure out when we want to return to the lodge, and we're still looking for board members, and Tom has volunteered to be vice president. So thank you, Tom. I will continue to be the president and director, and if anyone else would like to be a board member, please let us know. And also if anyone would like to do a homily or an MC, we'd like to have you. So please, this church, we can make it to whatever we want it to be, and we want to have more activities with other churches. We will be doing more advertising on Facebook, our ISD International Facebook page, and sharing classes and sharing opportunities. So if there's something specific you'd like to see, please let us know. So there's more to come with that. We're having our biannual, I guess, or every 2 years, praising and preaching, where the ministers and the ministerial students get together every 2 years and talk about the church. We're having that next week, so we should have more details and information to follow of things that we're going to be doing. But again, if there's something you'd like to see or have us do, please let us know. Thank you. Anybody else have any announcements? Okay.
No.
So then we're going to go into messages, and the messages will be presented by Reverend Diana. I'm going to read Congregational Prayer C33. A lifelong sharing. Love cannot remain by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be put into action, and that action is service. Whatever form we are, able or disabled, rich or poor, it does not how much we do, but how much love we put in the doing. A lifelong sharing of love with others. Go forth with purpose and commitment to yourself and to our church. Bring love to all you meet. Our worship is ended, so now let our service begin.